What's the ultimate dream of every chess player around the world? Is it becoming a grandmaster? Winning a prestigious tournament? Or maybe, just maybe, facing someone on chess.com who actually resigns in a completely losing position like a civilized human being instead of letting the clock run out like the sore loser they truly are? Sure, all of those are great, but also extremely unlikely. You know what's totally doable though?
Queen sacrifice.
Doesn't matter if it's a galaxy brain masterpiece or a total clown move that makes you question your own life choices. It's the vibe that counts. Today, we'll learn from these two distinguished gentlemen, and together marvel at the sheer beauty of this bold and brilliant move.
Rotlewi versus Rubinstein.
Dubbed as Rubinstein's immortal game, the brilliance begins with queen h4, threatening checkmate. White responds with g3, attacking the queen while defending h2 at the same time. This is where Rubinstein played a series of brilliant sacrifices. First, he plays rook takes c3, completely ignoring the attacked queen. White now faces three choices. He can play bishop take b7, which is the best move according to the engine that keeps the game going, or bishop take rook on c3. But the queen is now overworked, defending h2, and bishop on e4. After bishop takes a4 with check, the queen must take, and queen take h2 checkmate. This leaves the third option, which is to take the queen, and what Rotlewi chooses. Unfortunately, this loses on the spot, because now black has forced checkmate in 8 moves, and Rubinstein finds it. He plays another brilliant move, which is rook to d2, sacrificing yet another pieces, the rook and the knight on g4. If white captures the knight, black responds with bishop takes a4. The king has nowhere to go, and black has a forced checkmate in 4. Instead, Rotlewi captures the rook on d2. This leaves the bishop on e4 undefended, and white takes it with a check. Black's only legal responses are to block with the rook or queen, because the king cannot move as the bishop on g6 covers the g1 square. Rotlewi blocks with the queen, setting a clever trap. If black chooses to take the queen, believe it or not, the position equalizes, and black's advantage evaporates. Rubinstein doesn't fall for it. Instead, he plays yet another brilliant move, rook to h3, and Rotlewi resigns. There's no escape. All of black's pieces are fully operational and perfectly coordinated, aiming at white's king, and mate is inevitable whatever white plays.
Levitsky versus Marshall.
Many call this the gold coins game. It is said after the winning move, spectators rain down gold coins onto the board. Is this story true? It doesn't matter, let's jump right into the game. Marshall begins with rook to h6, attacking the queen. Black responds with queen g5, stepping into dangerous territory. Can you spot the winning move here? No, it's not the queen sack yet. Instead, Marshall starts with another sacrifice, rook take h3. White cannot take the rook, otherwise the knight will jump to f3 and have a devastating royal fork. So Levitsky plays rook to c5, counterattacking Marshall's queen. He thought maybe after the queen move he could play rook to c7 and have a decent counterplay, but no. Instead, Marshall played the final blow, the move of the lifetime, queen to g3. And with this move, white resigns. I mean, look at this. Isn't this the most stunning queen sacrifice you've ever seen? It's no surprise the spectators showered the chessboard with gold coins. If h takes g3, the h file is completely open, and knight to e2 will lead to mate. If f takes g3, then the f file is open for black's rook. Knight to e2, king h1, and rook to f1 checkmate. If queen takes, then knight to e2, king h1, knight takes queen with check, and there is a double pin so white cannot take the knight. King to g1, knight back to e2 with check, king back again to h1, and rook to c3, saving the rook and inviting white to the endgame, where black is completely winning with an extra piece. Do you enjoy this breakdown of the greatest queen sacrifices? Let us know in the comments which legendary game you'd like us to cover next.